Hi, here is the June update about Malaysia My Second Home and related matters. There's really not a lot to report this month, certainly nothing particularly positive. The number of COVID-19 cases in Malaysia has soared and passed 9,000 cases a day, which in terms of cases per million population meant they actually passed India in terms of the infection rate. So it's quite alarming, and as a result, the country is now in total lockdown from June the 1st to the middle of the month, which means that only essential businesses are still operating. Everybody else is required to stay at home. Shopping malls are closed, you're not allowed to travel more than 10 kilometers from your home, etc., etc. All of which means that the borders are not going to be opening anytime soon. The only solution would appear to be getting everybody vaccinated, but unfortunately that's progressing rather slowly at this point. Less than 3% of the population have even had one dose of a vaccine. And perhaps more concerning is that over 50% of the population have not even registered for the vaccine, despite the government trying to get as many people as possible signed up over the last 4 to 5 months. They're doing about 25,000 vaccinations a day, which obviously means it'll be several years before they achieve herd immunity, which is considered by most people to be when they have about 70% of the population have been vaccinated or actually had the disease. So, not particularly good news there, although the government says a big supply of vaccines are coming in next month, and so things should begin to accelerate from that point. We'll have to wait and see. No news about the new program, despite the Minister of Tourism 3 months ago indicating that she was just awaiting cabinet approval. It looks like they're not ready to give it. So the MM2H program is definitely very low on the government's priorities, which is unfortunate in our opinion, because it actually can make a contribution to the economy, which I think would be welcome, frankly, given the current state of affairs. But that's not going to happen yet. So we'll just have to be patient. It does seem, from a number of things that happened, the current government is not particularly enthusiastic about the program. So we have to hope that either they change their minds about it, or that the next government goes back to viewing the program with much more enthusiasm. Some people have asked about the Sarawak visa as an alternative to the West Malaysia visa, which is now being suspended for 9 months. But I'm advised that you actually have to be in Sarawak when you apply for the visa, and since the borders are closed, that also is not an option. In the past, with the MM2H visa, you could apply without being in the country and just arrive once you receive the letter of conditional approval. But that apparently is not possible with the Sarawak program. Also, although you can live here with the Sarawak visa, you are required to spend 2 weeks a year in Sarawak, and for some people that might pose a problem. Some people have also asked me what they can do about their maids where they're stuck outside the country and their maids' visas expired, so they can't renew them because they're not in the country. We asked immigration what the solution was, and they were not able to give us a solution. The advice we received informally was for the maids to keep a low profile until you can get back into Malaysia and regularize their situation. It could help to give them a letter, so in the event they are stopped or ask for what they're doing here, you can at least have something they can show which says that they are currently employed and you're stuck outside the country, so you can't get back to renew their visa. So overall, nothing particularly positive this month. We're hoping things will improve next month, and we're hoping this lockdown only lasts for the 2 weeks that they have indicated it will. Just to remind you, our magazine, The Expat, can be read online free of charge on our main website, expatgo.com, which has news and information about Malaysia, and I think you'll find something there which is of interest. And if you want details of the old MM2H program, then go to our website, mm2h.com. We haven't removed the old policies, so you can see what was required under the old program. And we'll update it as soon as we get more information on the revised program. If you want our newsletter, then you can also write to me and we'll add you to the mailing list. We now have nearly 3,000 people on it, and apparently there is some interest in that. So from now until next month, stay safe, and we'll see you then, and hopefully we have more good news to share with you. Bye.